Hey YouTube, it's Musically Geeky here, and it's update time. I was due for an update on Saturday, which I didn't do because my husband and I went on a date. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that update now. Today I am having a bad hair day. I know everybody has bad hair days sometimes, and I don't usually want to do videos on bad hair days, but since I was overdue for a video, and since I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what it's like. This is what it's like on a bad hair day. You usually pull it up in a ponytail, but I want to show you the good and the bad of having dreads. So this is it. I'm going to turn around and let you see a little bit of it. And so I haven't really had any differences. One thing that I did do the past week since last video was comb out one of my dreads because it was big. It was flat because I sleep on it, and it looked like my hair was thinning. And that's the last thing that a woman wants, is for her hair to look like it's thinning. So I had a big dread back here, and well, this wavy one right here was not part of it, but the rest of it, a maze of hair. Okay, all of this was part of that dread. It doesn't look like a lot of hair. It doesn't, because my hair is really thin. But that was most of the flat dread, and it was very, very loopy. So went ahead and combed it out. I twist and ripped at the roots, and about halfway down I wasn't able to do the twist and rip anymore because my hair is so thin, like I said before. And I just let it be loose, because eventually it'll dread itself. I'll show you what it does. I have a smaller dread over here that started dreading itself. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. This is it. What it does is it'll dread. Like, it's loose up here, but it's starting to knot right here in the middle. And I mean, it's loose hair, but it's not loose hair. I really don't know how to explain it, but it does lock itself, so I don't have to worry about it. And all I do is separate it from the other dreads whenever it gets caught. That's about the only maintenance that I have been doing, because I don't want to palm roll or anything. It really doesn't help me. I've tried the first 3 or 4 weeks. It was, oh God, I got to palm roll, I've got to crochet, but I never really liked the crochet because I couldn't tell if the hair was in, and my hair is really long, so I just didn't worry about it. But yeah, that's the only maintenance I'm doing, is actually pulling the dreads apart so they don't Congo. And speaking of Congo, I have 2 Congos going. I'll go ahead and show you. I have one down here that's 2 wavy little dreads that stuck together. So that's those 2. And they're about halfway done. That might actually be 3. Actually, I think it's 2. Yeah, 2. So I've got these 2 that have Congoed about halfway down, so I can't pull those apart. And I've got this one that I had the bottle cap on. I still have the bottle cap on. But it's actually getting another dreadlock in it. It's this one right here in my fingers. It's a little loose tuft of hair, and it's starting to Congo with the bottle cap dread. I want to say my favorite dread is this one, because it's the tightest. This is actually one that I twist and ripped all the way down, and then I decided that I didn't like the rate that it was going, so I back combed it. So this is all back combed, twist and ripped, and then I back combed it. And then I twist and ripped again, and then I backcombed it. So I got as much of the dreaded as I could. It was very painful. If you don't like pain, I wouldn't suggest the backcombing method because it hurts so bad. But that's my favorite. My least favorite is probably, no, it's not that one. It's the one next to it. This one. It's really loopy and it's thin and I don't like it. But I'm not going to brush that one out because I did brush that one out before and it broke most of the hair. So I'm just going to let it be. And yeah, so those are my favorite and my least favorite. And I've got a bunch of loopy ones, so I'll go ahead and show you those. That's one. I don't really name my dreads or anything. I've seen some people actually name their dreadlocks, but well, except for the bottle cap dread and the other Congo, which I just, every time I look at it, I think Congo. So I don't ever name them or anything. But I don't know if I showed you that one. I think I did. But these ones over here are really loopy. And then I've got a green bead. And this one's got a big loop in it. Yeah, so. I didn't want them to be so loopy, but I did see somebody's video, and they didn't look too bad whenever they got longer. So I'm just going to let them go. Did I show? Yeah, that's the same one that I'm like, I don't know if I showed you that one. I've got a little wispy one here. Another one. So that's a different one. This one is almost completely all loose hair. But it will eventually not Congo, it'll dread up like the other ones. And these aren't as loopy because I don't sleep on this side of my head. They just kind of get little, I don't know, nipples. I don't know what to call them. Just little pieces of hair sticking out. Zigzags. So, I don't really. These are, like, all of the loose hair that you see, it's pretty much the tip. It's probably the last 4 inches of hair is loose because it's so thin. And I've been trying to pull out some hairs. I've got a little thin hair over here too. I think it actually gets caught in the dreads. That's not it, but it's smaller than that. But that's most of my dreads. They're really thin and stuff. But that's my neglect. Well, I started with twist and rip. Now it's neglect. My neglect dreads, and I'm at 10 weeks, which is almost 3 months. I hope you guys enjoy. You can leave a comment. You can message me. You can subscribe. I'm not going to hate you if you don't. But do just, if you have questions, ask. That's all I ask. So I will talk at you later, and I hope you have a good rest of your week. Happy Valentine's Day.